Hallelujah. Dressmakers Association, Greater Accra Region. Our gathering this morning forms part of our regional conference scheduled for a week-long activities. We started from yesterday as we made a donation to the Ghana Prison Service at in Sawan Prisons, the female session. And today is our second day as we embark on a peaceful float in the Greater Accra region, so that at least we will announce our presence to everybody that yes, we are part of the nation. And towards the upcoming election, we want peaceful election in this country. Tomorrow we will continue with the Learners Deba at the Airwork Stadium. Then the Wednesday will be, the Thursday will be that of the main Deba, where we're going to certificate all our graduates who passed out in their exam successfully in April and September. Then on Friday, we're going to have our get-together session, have our health screening, and then our games. Then on Tuesday, the 12th of November, we'll crown everything with an excursion at GTP, Cocoa Processing Company, and Kapoha. That's our lineup of program. So clearly we have contributed so much to the nation building, simply because we are a group of people who train the young ones to have their own jobs open at every year. Almost every year we graduate not less than 600 graduates. As we're speaking right now, on the 7th, we're going to certificate all 539 graduates who are going to receive their certificates, meaning they have come out successfully in their training. And those who are coming out like this, we always give them to companies and factories who need their services. Some even join the police force, the army, the fire service, the immigration, and all staffs, so that they can also help sew their uniforms, so that all uniforms will not be brought out of the country. We want everything to be produced in Ghana here. We have the men that can produce here. We have the ladies who can produce all those uniforms for our officers. What challenge we've been facing is that, shops are very expensive in Greater Accra to buy or to rent for you to start. As starters, they don't have that capital. When they rent some containers that they want to start their businesses small, within a short while, you see the AMA or the municipalities coming to disturb them by removing those containers from those unauthorized places. But you realize these are cases where we don't have those estates. The only estate we can talk about is the Giselle estate that is at the opposite the West Hills Mall. But those ones have been loaned or sold to people who have big time money, that these are young ones cannot have those monies to buy those offices or shops to start their businesses. So we're calling upon the government that they should open more factories. They should open more factories, not just mere talking, but we want the reality to be on the ground. So that when the reality is on the ground and then they build factories for us, we can also train more of them and put them into the factories, then they can produce for us. Uniforms that they take outside Ghana, we don't like it. We want all the uniforms to be produced in Ghana. We are training them. All the lawyers' gown and everything, all good suits that you are seeing are lawyers and all those stuff are wearing, we can produce them equally in Ghana here. So they should help us establish properly in Ghana here so that we can produce good items for them.
Is the government one district, one factory?
In fact, it's not helping us. I cannot say it's not much about that because we have not identified one that has come out that this is an, how do you call it, one DF factory which is taking care of the Tailors and Dressmakers Association. I beg to differ anyone to challenge me about that. If there is one, they should let us know. We are the top men of the association. We need to know so that we can embark our people there. We will have a look at it and then we can send our people there to go and work. Individuals, we know they are training or they have factories that we train and then they take our members and then they work with. So if the government have the DF1 for us that we can have as Tailors and Dressmakers Association, they should let us know. Yes, that is why we embark on the peaceful walk today. That Ghanaians, we need peace. In actual fact, there's no government who will come into this country and will put money into your pockets. But it is you, the same person, who will go out there and work with your energy and your strength to make whatever you are looking for. So we want the government, or we want all the political parties to make sure this election is a peaceful one. during and after the election, we want a peaceful atmosphere in our country so that we can continue to do our work in peace.
What are
1D, 1F, my brother? Do we have one in Greater Accra?
I'm asking, what has been your engagement with?
Talking about meeting the Minister of Trade and Industry. We have met them before. Most of the sector ministers, tourism and other ministers, we have met them before. We are putting our plight before them. So if they should have something like that, they would have called upon us that artisans or tailors and dressmakers, we have this factory which is designated for you, or this is mainly for you. So go out there and go and work. There's nothing like that. The only thing I know of is that of the clothing and technology factory at the industrial area, the southern industrial area. That is the only one I know. My name is David Kwame Abochi, the regional secretary of the Ghana National Tailors and Dressmakers Association.